Awesome, though. I do need him. You've seen our next act all week in the Fest in a show called So I Suppose This Is Offensive Now. Please welcome Brendon Burns.
Oh, I'm here. Wicked. I'm going to enjoy every second of this. Now, it's nice to be in North America. I haven't done that much work here, I won't lie to you, sir. I was gigging in New York recently, in the Village. And there's a lot of gay guys in the Village, you know? But very few lesbians, very few lesers. And I felt ripped off, mate. But then I figured it out. And that's because lesbians can't afford to live in the Village, whereas gay guys can. Because gay guys in general tend to be quite well off. And that's because gay guys don't have a frickin' girlfriend! Oh, yes, that's the first joke, and then I enjoy yourselves, yes. I know, at first it appeared I was about to be homophobic. Turns out I was being sexist. Yay, it's working. And I got into a fight after the gig, right? And what this guy thought would be the straw that would break the camel's back, that would send me into a fit of apparent blind rage. Right, he goes, yeah, well, I had sex with your mama. I had sex with your mama. I called round your mama's house, had some sex with her. So? I've never understood that as an insult. I had sex with your mama. I was thinking, mate, my mum's 65. You're 24. Sounds to me like big result for mum. Big loss for you. I know, at first it appeared I was about to be racist. Turns out I have a mum. It's awesome to be here. I've worked so long to get... oh, by the way, right? Hey, the speaking French thing, right? Get stuffed, okay? I don't care. I've won you over, now I'll lose you, right? All right, and don't get me wrong. This isn't coming from some dumb yank, okay? Je parle français un petit peu. But when I'm in France, it's 3,500 miles away. And I get why you would want to separate yourself from American culture. They're a tad crass, I know. I get, but Canada, mate, Canada. Perfectly reasonable, lovely, friendly, non-warmongering, healthcare having country. And you're like, no, we want none of this. No. We want nothing to do with these friendly people. We want nothing. Cut it out. You know what, mate? No matter how much Scotland hates England, they don't speak Russian to spite them. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I'm here to fix things. You can speak French all you want. I do give women a hard time sometimes. In my say, you know, people come and go, oh, that's sexist. Oh, he's such a sexist. He hates women. No, I do not hate women. No, my bigotry towards you is infinitely more sophisticated than that. I am frightened of women. It's true, because I'm now at an age where I'm a fully functioning man. I handle my business. You know what I mean? I take care of my son. I pay my bills. You know, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. My house is clean. All right, I pay a woman to do it, but I let a woman into my life, and that all goes to hell. You know what I mean? I mean, look at you, mate. You're an idiot. You got nothing left in you. Look at you! You've stolen his soul, you witch! He's not even arguing! He's given up the fight! Look, she's petting you, you're a pet! It's like, yeah, don't go listening to the nasty man. Don't go having independent thoughts. Shush. You disgust me! You know what I mean? I like knowing where my keys are. You let a woman in, you stop looking, don't you? And you're like, honey, where are my keys? She goes and finds them for you, and you're suffering under the delusion something mystical has happened, right? And like, oh, well, what would I do without you? I don't know, maybe look under stuff. You're an idiot! He's still not arguing! I know. But you know, both sexes are guilty of this. We complain about traits in the other that we couldn't stand it if it was any different. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the girls, you all complain and make fun of the fact that men are simple. That we're simple, just, oh, bless. Oh, la 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 la. But you'd hate it otherwise. You know what I mean, girls? If you say to your man, honey, what are you thinking? And he goes, well, I'm just wondering if I ate poo, would I poo food? Right? Thank the Lord. Marry that happy moron. Because you think for a single second you want a thoughtful, complicated man? I'm a thoughtful, complicated man. And I'm your worst nightmare. Every girl I've ever been out with, they'll be like, Brendon, what are you thinking? And I'm like, well, I'm just wondering whether or not you and I have true love as opposed to romantic love, which is surely based upon lust. True love would have to come over a period of longevity. And you and I haven't spent enough time together yet for that to happen. What's more, there is still Rachel in my life, who is the mother of my child and one of my very best friends. If you ever asked me to choose between you and her, well, surely true love will be complete acceptance of one another a whole. And there'd be no boundaries placed. And let's face it, I did open myself up once in the past. It took me 3 frickin' years to get over it. And I haven't known monogamy is a natural state of mind, or whether it's just pressure placed upon us by society and films and books and music and... And incidentally, that's about 1.2 seconds of my daily inner monologue. You know, a woman says to me, Brendon, why are you frowning? And I'm like, I'm holding this in. Is my conscious mind attached to the unconscious universe around me? Or are all my memories just a blend of basic chaotic theory and human zeitgeist? I don't need a woman in my life that goes, Brendon, why are you frowning? I need a woman that goes, Brendon, don't frown. Shut up and eat your poo. Whenever I take life too seriously and I get caught up in my own nonsense, I consider Stonehenge. I love Stonehenge. You been to Stonehenge? Woo! Yay, it's a place. I do. It's my favorite landmark. It is. Because what did they do? Right? The great mystery. They took 8 blue stones from Wales and they pushed them all the way by hand. Proven, no horses. By hand. And I just know in my soul the conversation along the way must have gone something like... Hang on, what are we doing this for? Shut up, it'll freak people out. Nah. They'll think we're trying to tell time or something. That's what we should do, ladies and gentlemen. With all our knowledge and technology, instead of blowing each other up, we should devote our energies into confusing the future. I've got an idea. Let's climb to the top of Mount Everest, and at its peak, drill a hole down the middle of it 5 miles deep. Then chuck a dog down it and fill it in. So that in billions and billions and billions of years, whatever species has reached the top of the food chain and the planes will have shifted, they'll find that fossil and go, Dad, how the bloody hell did that happen? For good measure, give it a gunshot wound and a crown. Thank you, Montreal. This was a boyhood dream realised. Thank you.